This webinar introduces the software involved in the data acquisition and improving the reliability of data obtained from the test. In recent years, falsification of test data has become an increasingly common problem. The following are examples of such cases. Falsification of test data for products that do not meet the specification of performance required by suppliers in order to ship them as having passed inspection. Falsifying data in order to ship products that do not meet ISO standards as if they did meet the standards. Shipment of products conducted according to the test method of the previous standard before the revision. Various industry associations have issued quality assurance guidelines to prevent such cases of data falsification. The guidelines of the Japan Iron and Steel Federation are presented here as an example. In Japan, the quality assurance guidelines of the Japan Iron and Steel Federation states that the rules should be followed and the quality audit should be strengthened. Among them, the test process which involved manual work is described as promoting measures against falsifying in accordance with the content referred to in guidelines for improving the reliability of testing. A summary of the content of the testing described in this guideline is given on the right. When testing is performed manually, it is necessary to identify the operator who performed the test, save the raw data, and keep test chart and record the data in the data loggers. The guidelines also state that, as a means of monitoring the environment in which the tests are carried out, an announced follow-up of the test environment is required if the tests are carried out by manual method. Note that automated testing is not covered by these guidelines, but it is recommended that system integrity is checked through regular monitoring. In order to ensure data reliability and quality assurance and to obtain accurate data, it is important to prevent falsification and incorrect input in each process involved in material testing. Here are the data reliability assurance features of the software, Trapezium X or Trapezium XV, which controls the Shimadzu autograph universal precision testing machine and performs the data processing. The general process of material testing is described. Trapezium is equipped as standard with functions for the user management, automatic input of test piece dimensions, automatic transmission of test results, automatic storage of original data, and operation logging, which are necessary to prevent falsified and incorrect input at each stage of the process. The following slide provides an overview of these features. First, the user control function is introduced. According to the guidelines of the Japan Iron and Steel Federation introduced at the beginning of this section, one of the ways to control falsifying is to identify the operators. The user control function sets a Trapezium login ID for each operator. This function makes it possible to track the content of the test performed by the operator and to automatically print the operator's name on the test result report. It is also possible to limit the functions available to operators by classifying them into specific groups. In other words, depending on the group to which an operator belongs, different functions can be assigned, such as operator in group A cannot retest, or operator in group B cannot analyze the test results. This feature helps prevent operator from mishandling in the test. Secondly, an automatic dimension input function is introduced. This function automatically enters the dimension of the test piece. When the dimensions of the test piece are measured with a data caliper or micrometer connected to the interface, the dimensions of the test piece are automatically entered. This allows work to be carried out without manual input of the values, thereby eliminating the possibility of incorrect dimensions being entered. A barcode reader can also be used to read the sample number from a QR code attached to the sample and automatically add into the test piece named entered in Trapezium. Thirdly, an automatic data transfer function is introduced. This function enables the automatic transfer of test data in CSV format to a specified folder. In the conventional method, when entering test result into the host system, a lot of manual work was required, such as manually writing the results displays on the PC on the result sheet, or manually entering the results into the host system, which was a factor of human error. This feature allows the automatic file transfer at the end of the test, reducing errors in the transfer of test results. The automatic recording system recommended by the various guidelines can also be implemented with this function. First, an automatic data storage function is introduced. The guidelines of the Japan Aluminum Association recommended that the original data obtained should be saved. Activating this function automatically saves the result file containing the original test force and displacement data. This prevents loss due to forgetting to save the data after the test. The original data also helps to verify and trace data in the event of a problem. Finally, the event log operation history function is introduced. This function enables the automatic storage of instrument and software operating information such as user login, test start time, recalculation of results, and retest. This function allows the user to quickly check and trace the situation in case of a problem. The event logs and operation history are stored in tabular form, as shown in the diagram here. This feature can act as a deterrent to data falsifying. For those who need to comply with regulation and guidelines in the pharmaceutical and medical device industries, RobSolutions AG software is more helpful. The features of this software are described below. RobSolutions AG is a data management software that complied with the US FDA 21 CFR Part 11, which is a regulation of electronic record and electronic signatures. RobSolutions AG can operate and manage data from a wide range of analytical instruments, including Shimadzu product, in addition to test equipment. RobSolutions AG is able to record audit traces, which are records of modification to conditions that are more detailed than event logs. RobSolutions AG can easily check data integrity by creating report sets that combine sample information, operating history, and test reports into a single PDF file so that all data for the operation is available. In this webinar, the following points were explained. In future test data management, it will be necessary to be able to check after the test for performance test whether the original data has been saved and whether a history of data modification has been kept. Shimadzu trapezium testing machine software has various features to prevent falsifying and mishandling and to maintain data quality. For more robust data management, RobSolutions AG is more helpful.
Excellence in science. Shimadzu.